Naruto had just passed out. He entered a shop hoping to hide from a mob. The mob had appeared at a rock concert. Naruto hoped he could join, but wound up getting chased out. And when he entered the shop, he got beat up, knocked out, and thrown into the trash. In short, he got jumped. When he woke up, he noticed he was in a cold sewer. We're in your mind. My mind, you say? Yes, cough, retard, cough. Why is it all a void and stuff? Around the place was a sewer with water everywhere. And ramen-shaped pipes. And let's not forget the giant cage in the middle. It's your mind, change the scenery. But before that, I'm Juubi. Saying Naruto was shocked is an understatement. His body outside peed on itself. He was now visibly shaking. Now don't be scared, a little late for that, you see the fourth didn't want me, so instead he sealed me in you. Still with me? Naruto nodded. How he was still dumbfounded. Now I bet you wonder who your father is, don't you? Naruto jumped as soon as she said that. He thought his parents were dead. Well, too bad, you have to do something for me. Naruto was about to yell at her when two things went through his head. 1. This was the most powerful being in the universe that can kick Hiss in a second. 2. She was asking for him to do something. I'm not relingu. Even if you are a cute bunny. I heard that. Juubi promised herself she would punish Naruto for the bunny thing. And I don't want you release me, just tweak the seal. When the fourth sealed me, it was in 4 parts. He sealed my soul, bound my powers, caged my mind, and made it so I die when you die. So what do you want me to do? I want you to weaken the bind and cage. You're too young to completely remove them, and if you did, I could take complete control. So by weakening them, I could help you when you're awake and give you more power to fight and become stronger. Are you really going to? Yes, but you just have to think to talk to me. Okay, is this good? Perfect. Now, can we go back to the seals? Channel Charaka to each seal. Naruto did so and was able to weaken the 2 seals. When he weakens the mind seal, he instantly felt another form in his mind. Hey Juubi, there's an ugly face of a bunny in my head. That's me, you stupid chibi of CHIBIS. I'm not short. Just height challenged. Okay, when you wake up I'll teach you a few things, but go and eat breakfast, alright? Okay. Naruto woke up to find himself in a dumpster. At least they didn't bury me. What a weird dream, and that ugly rabbit seemed kinda cool. God damn it, how many times do I have to tell you? Fox, damn it, not rabbit. Sorry Juubi. So you said go eat, right? Yes, go eat then. Go into the woods on the east side of town and I'll help you further, okay? Okay Juubi sensei. Naruto went to the ramen stand for a quick lunch. 6 bowls of ramen. Naruto paid and left. He headed towards the east gate and snuck past the guards. More like casually walked though. They were all reading, Ika Paradise. Hey Juubi, I found the forest, now what? Jump and I'll add Charaka so you'll go over the fence, then run till you see a clearing. I'll do the rest after that. Naruto did as he was told, but before he could make it over, Juubi withdrew her chakra and made him fall. This made his boxers get caught on the fence top. One my mite's on fire. One. Shut up, kid. That's your punishment for the bunny thing. Now free yourself and get to the clearing. After 5 minutes of wedge torture, he fell down. After 2 more of checking, Hish ran into the forest. Hey Juubi, I found a clearing, now what? Cut your thumb, then put it on the ground and say Ninpo Kuchio's no jutsu. Summoning technique. Okay. Ninpo Kuchio's no jutsu. Summoning technique. After the technique, a dead fox appeared in a poof. Actually, it was a three-tallied fox, but the other two tails were short, like Naruto, and overshadowed by the biggest of the three. Alright, Kit, I want you to send your energy into this fox. My spirit will leave and let me communicate and train you better. Hey, won't you technically be free? No'll just have the power of a three tails. 11 to 12 Junin could beat me if they really tried. Hey, wait, I can summon foxes. Yes. Then why is this one dead? I'll explain later, if I feel like it. Quote, Naruto got Kyuubi's spirit into the fox body. After the fox got up, it changed into a girl around Naruto's age. Whoa. You look great. Thanks. Kyuubi said shyly, blushing a little. Alright, first lesson Charaka control. I want you to climb the trees without your hands. Focus Charaka into your feet and make it just right. Oh, and before I forget. Kuchio's no jutsu, Kyuubi armor. Naruto's body became heavy. What is this? It's at least 130 pounds. Sorry, I meant for them to be 100. Climb the trees with the weights on. Every time you succeed, the weights become lighter, but every time you fail, it'll become heavier. It teaches you to fluctuate your charaka for different weights. Well, I have important business to take care of, so later. Naruto stood there stunned till he feel form the weights. Then he just struggled to get up. Well, better get started. 3 hours later. Kyuubi came to see a wet, exhausted Naruto on the ground. Gee, how much did he sweat? Hey Naruto, you done? Yeah, I got it in an hour, so I went to the library to study more charaka control because I knew you'd give me more. Whoa. This kid is smarter than I thought. So I saw water walking and tried it out, that's why I'm all wet. And I also mastered it, so we save time. Not bad, kid, and you're right, it does save time. And if you keep this work up, I'll tell you about your family. What? No fair, but I do have to become the best ninja in the world so everybody will wish they hadn't have ignored me, and give me the respect I deserve. Thank God, I thought he wanted to become Hokage. It'll make it easier when he finds out he's a demon. So, now what do we do? Well, now you rest and tomorrow I'll teach you a jutsu. Alright, what kind is it? I haven't decided, just be back here at 6 a.m. Yes, ma'am. With that, Kyuubi vanished. She then reappeared in a room with an unknown person. Naruto was sleeping when the sun hit his eyes. Go away. The sun seemed to shine brighter as if saying, make me. Damn it, I said go away. There was a poof in his room, but Naruto didn't hear it. Go away, bitch, a vein popped in someone's head. What did you call me? Naruto fell out of his bed and stood up like Kyuubi was a general. Noting I was just talking to the sun. Somehow the sun shone in Naruto's face, temporarily blinding him. Let's go, Naruto. After Naruto dressed in his orange jumpsuit, he met Kyuubi at the training grounds. Ugh. Don't you have another suit? Kyuubi hated orange, so she really let Naruto have it. $56 to exact. Go into town and buy new cloths. What's wrong with this? Asked Naruto, seeming confused. It's offending to my eyes. It makes you stand out, which is bad unless you're bait. It says I'm an idiot who can't dress himself. And it screams, here I am, come me, cause I'm too stupid to wear ninja cloths. To all your is the entire village. Naruto weighed his options and found she was right. And he could buy ramen when he went for cloths. Alright, I'll get new cloths. He started to walk away when. And don't even think about ramen. Damn, 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 Naruto mentally cursed for not running from her right away. In town, Naruto sees a clothing shop. He also sees the owner glaring at him. He goes to the next one and the owner glares. That routine go on till he p the academy, and just his luck they're learning how to do henges. After seeing a few kids do it, he transform into a dark-haired boy who scowled at him before the adults said to get away from the precious boy. Can you guess who it is? Naruto then pulls out all his sorrow to put up a good act. Then he starts crying as he enters the shop. What's wrong, Sasuke? Sniff, some guys beat me up and tried to steal my money. Sniff for cloth. Snort, but then they threw it in my face and sniff sniff said I'm a dirtbag like my brother. Shopkeeper, what monsters would hurt the Uchiha? I'll ask him later. Don't worry, Sasuke-kun, you can have everything in the store half price. Thank you, Naruto said, still sobbing. He picked out a few cloths and left in a blue shirt with flames on the edges, fingerless gloves with gold and sliver yin-yang symbol, black pants with an orange dragon on the left side, it's orange cause he still wants a bit of orange on his clothes, and regular sandals. Thank you, kind sir, I'll be sure to let other know of your business. Such a sweet boy, unlike that demon Naruto. Bye Sasuke, come back anytime. Naruto went back to Juubi, who also brought him clothes. She had forgotten he was hated and would be kicked out of every shop. Hey Naruto, I thought you were going to get kicked out of the store, so I brought you some equipment, but it looks like you did good, so I'll teach you two new Eustace. Really? Alright. Okay, first one is Kaiten, Kitsune Fuke Bakushin, fire type. Fox mask dash technique, it makes a fox head at the end of a rope that'll keep going till you stop it, or it's put out with water or earth or another Kaiten attack. How do I do it? First take Charaka and compress it. Then release it to get fire. Focus that into a fox head and then blow it out. Alright, I'll do this in 2 hours. And Naruto tried to do it. It took him 1 hour to get the fire and 2 to get it in a fox head shape. 4 hours later. I remember someone saying something about doing this in 2 hours. As Juubi was talking, Naruto had done the attack. Now that he had it done, he gloated, which was cut short by the fact that it took him 4 hours instead of 2. And that he was covered in black soot, which made it hard to breathe. Anyway, the next move is Rasengan. You focus your Charaka into a ball that is swirling. She showed him it on a tree and it left a perfectly sphere hole with twist marks. It takes him 5 days to fully learn the Rasengan, and Naruto is happy he's finally learned it, even if he can only hold it for 8 seconds. Nice, Naruto. And the day before your birthday. Well, tomorrow I'll tell you about your family. Finally. 1 more day and I'll know about my family. Yeah, I just hope you're still the same afterwards. So now for a Justu you can use while training. Another. Yeah. This isn't an attack. You can use it for holding an enemy in a confined space or for secret training so no one can copy your training style. The Justu is already on, so you don't have to worry about using it right now. It's very easy to do. It's called Transportation Barrier no Jutsu. When you use it, make sure the outside is blurry. If it's clear, that means it's not working. When it is on, anyone who tries to enter will have their memory erased and get transported to the other side. ASWOME. Now I know why this place always looks weird. Naruto had always seen the blurry area, but he thought it was from exhaustion. And the fact that it confides people means loads of blackmail. I can take pictures of people doing embarrassing things in front of them and they'll never know. Oh, the blackmail I can do. Naruto mentally snickers while Juubi screams for him to pay attention. What? I said there's another Justu. Oh. What is it? It's called Kitsune by no Kawaku. Enchantment of the Foxtail 1. Level 1. There's more. Yes, in fact, there's 4. 1 is activated with pain. You gain heightened senses. Ears and eyes become fox-like. Nails grow to claws and teeth grow to canines. She then notices his eyes were dazed and it was getting dark out. It's late, can I go home now? Yeah. I need to prepare for tomorrow. Bye, Naruto-kun. Juubi had realized what she had said and blushed. Naruto caught it and blushed. Well, see ya, Juubi-chan, that time was intentional and Juubi left so Naruto wouldn't see her blush even more. Man, I can't wait till tomorrow. I'll find out about my parents at last. The thought of finding out about his parents, even if they're dead, it's still nice to know what they were like. Naruto was happy. Not the fake mask happy, but the, it's raining money I'm rich, happy. In fact, he was so in thought he didn't notice the guy he bumped into. Let's call this guy Tom Nook. You demon, what the hell are you trying to do? I don't think I need to put in explanation points in his sentence. I was walking and didn't pay attention, so I bumped into you. Gone were the days when Naruto apologized. He's relished that they'll hit him either way because they hate Juubi. They hate him. How dare you speak without premmission? Pause. That's it for not apoligizing. You're getting a beating, brat. Tom Nook instantly punched Naruto in the face, sending him back 5 feet, which really isn't far. Many adults watched in interest and a few kids. Hinata, her father, were present. Hinata still has her crush on him but is too scared to stop his beating. Also were present and did not understand why Naruto has to be a troublemaker. The man threw another punch. This time to Naruto's gut, which for a split second Naruto felt Kitsune form begin to activate. He knew another punch would finish him off, so he made an attack. Transportation barrier no jutsu. Naruto appeared to have disappeared, but he just altered the jutsu so he could run. Not bad, Juubi, you trained him well. He was able to make a variation. The knots are unknown voice said. Thanks, but he still has a long way to go till he's ready to be the next king. The adult ninja were surprised that the boy could do a jutsu. And the fact that the jutsu could only be preformed by mid-level genin. He was about to run when he relished if he went home he'd just be followed. Punch, he'd stay still too long and lost concentration for the jutsu. He just got punched when it let down. Little brat. Think you can hide behind a weak thing like that, you ugly piece of shit. Punch. Naruto was now sure the next hit would reveal his Kitsune form. When he relished, he was back in his mind. Hey Juubi, think I could get some help? He said with his sly fox grin. Wow, he looks cute like that. Naruto, sigh, I leave you alone for 5 minutes and look what you get into. Actually it's 6 minutes, and how I did I get here? I pulled you here so I could show you a jutsu to stop that man because the crowd sure isn't. Thanks Juubi-chan, I owe you one. Don't thank me Naruto. I love helping. I mean. Anyway, the jutsu. Juubi was embarrassed. She almost told Naruto her feelings. She didn't want him to know till he was told about his family. Kitsune, bye, make sure you don't burn him to death. You're low on charaka, and I don't want you passing out in front of murderous people. Alright. Thanks Juubi-chan. Naruto reappeared to take the rest of the punch. Ouch. Damn, I thought he hit me already. Oh well, live, got worse. Naruto, hey ugly. Naruto was just strolling through the village heading towards the Hokage's office. I wonder if my family had a blood limit like the Uchihas. I hope I don't get interrupted. Naruto had bumped into the wall of the Hokage's office. A guard was secretly snickering. Stupid demon. I only wish I could have been the one to push him into a wall. What do you want, I mean, kid? Great. Just another villager who thinks I'm a demon. Maybe I'm a demon in strength and charaka, but that's it. I need to see the Hokage. Tell him it's an emergency. All right. Demon. Mr. Hokage. The I mean Naruto says he needs to see you. Let him in. Naruto enters with a smile on. He loves entering the Hokage's office because it means he gets to do his third favorite pastime. His second is going to Ichiraku ramen, and first is eating ramen. Hey old geezer, smack. The guy behind Naruto slapped him on the head. Show respect for the Hokage. Whatever. Well, Naruto, what do you want? And if it's increase in your allowance, the answer no. Geezer, I'm heartbroken. I thought we could enjoy the few minutes we have together. Just because I'm old, doesn't mean I'm dying anytime soon, so don't get your hopes up. Actually, I can hear for a new place to stay. What? Don't tell me they burned down your house. No, but they might as well. This guy tried to fight me, but I got away. I couldn't go home because I knew they'd follow me. So I came here for a new place to stay. Preferably outside of the village, but close enough to walk back. Well, Naruto, you can use the house the fourth left you. What, the fourth was my father? Why didn't Juubi tell me? Actually, number. Gee, that's a bummer. He was your adopted father. So basically you have all his stuff. Alright. Where is it? I don't know. Before he died he put an extra seal on you so you could be the only one to enter the house. Normally only blood Uzumakis can enter, but his clan died from a blood limit disease. You still haven't told me where it is. Well, like I said, only blood can enter. All he told me was that it was in the southern gate. And by the way, how did you escape? A little fox helped me. See your old man. As Naruto left, a block hit him on the head. Well, better head to the southern gate. Naruto had to sneak past all of the guard. Seems the southern guards are more alert. Still easy enough for me to pass. Once Naruto made it to a forest, he started looking for the house. Now if I were a great ninja. Oh wait, I am a great ninja. After 30 minutes of walking, Naruto comes up to a mansion the size of Kentucky. Naruto looked at it. His first thought was, this can't be the place. Barker. This is the place, now go in and get some sleep. Tomorrow I'll tell you about our family. Alright, hey wait, our family, what's that supposed to mean? Juubi. Once Juubi had finished her sentence, she retreated back to her cage. When Naruto opened the door, it shrunk to 2 trees. Don't see that every day. He started to where the 2 trees used to be. As as he passed, it rippled like water. A portal, nice touch. Fourth. Once in, he found a map, which had directions to other maps. After 4 hours of searching, he only got a fourth, ironic of the mansion. The training grounds kitchen, which was packed with ramen. By the looks of the shelves, he's got him 200 packs of ramen. Should last me a week or 2. He pooped in a couple packs of ramen for dinner, a couple for him, more like, how the hell does he eat 40 packs of ramen and live? Naruto went to bed early since he could scale the building on another day. Note: Juubi's talking will be underlined since people were annoyed with some much bold print. Naruto. Naruto. Naruto, wake up. Ow, my head. Hey Kuwabi. Yawn, why you here? You wanted me to tell you about your family, right? When she had said that, Naruto sprang up. Oh wow. So tell me already. Yawn, what were they like? Juubi was getting nervous. Naruto. Promise me. After I tell you this, you won't go crazy or anything. Naruto was getting scared. Were my parents murders or something? Hey, I promise. Now he was really nervous. Alright, ready. Tell me already. Naruto, you're a demon. Naruto was shocked. Then all the memories of being called demon came back. They were all right. They might not have known it, but they were right. He was the horrible demon that attacked. He had started crying. Now Naruto, your father was Juubi, 10 tails. He also my uncle and married to your mother, who was the first 9 tails. They had kids and you were the last to be born. Naruto had stopped crying, but didn't show his face to Kyuubi. When an evil snake named Orochimaru summoned your mother and forced her to get revenge for him on the Leaf Village. Uncle tried to stop it, but Kyuubi had started crying. Naruto knew that either his father or mother died. That snake had somehow reversed the energy demons fight with, and that caused all but a couple dozen fox demons to die. The only members left of the royal family are you, me, father and my older brother. Kyuubi was now crying harder. Naruto was afraid to ask, but something told him to anyway. What happened to mother? If she was the one who was summoned, how are you here? Well, while mother and the fourth were fighting, she was able to tell the fourth what happened. When he figured it out, he had a friend finish a summoning scroll for foxes. He summoned you, but something went wrong. The sealing mother, but since it was supposed to seal a fox, it summoned me and put me into you. Before I was sealed and mother died, she told me to tell you everything if I ever contacted you. There's more. Yes, first you have to go back to the demon realm for training. Then you'll come back here or stay in the demon realm. If you go Naruto, you're accepting 2 things. The first is to be the next Juubi. What do you mean the next Juubi? I thought the king lived. He did, but he only has 1 year left. The king absorbed most of the pollutant, but being a 10-tailed he lived, but over the years he's lost his powers. He lived 1 year for each tail minus the 3 for the me, you, and my brother. So 3 plus 710 plus 1 equal 11, and that's how long he had to live. So I'm supposed to go to the demon realm for training, become the new Juubi, and what was the last one? Hey, I can talk again. Anyway, Kyuubi was now blushing. I mean, she's blushing a red that didn't exist until now. Well, you have to get married. And clans members usually marry the cousin. And I'm kinda you uncle's niece, so. Naruto caught on and realized that he would eventually have to marry his best and only friend. So, when do we, get married? You thought I was going to put something else in, didn't you? Well, the minute someone sees you in the demon realm, you and I are married, but we can worry about those things later. Let's head to the demon realm. And with that, Kyuubi used her realm portal no jutsu. This is the demon realm. Yup. I thought it'd be like hell, but it looks better than con. What are you doing with that stick? Kyuubi had pulled a stick out of nowhere and looked as if she was going beat him with it. As for the scenery, just imagine a forest with lots of caves. Oh, I'm going to open your demon mood too. Flashback. Naruto mentally snickers while Kyuubi screams, there's another Justu. What? I said there's another Justu. Oh. What is it? It's called Kitsune Bai no Kawaku. Enchantment of the Fox Tail 1. Level 1. There's more. Yes, in fact there's 4. 1 is activated with pain. You gain heightened senses. Ears and eyes become fox-like. Nails grow to claws and teeth grow to canines. End flashback. Can't you teach me how to open it? Yes. But this is faster. LV2 you get fox form. That way you won't stand out much. Transportation barrier no jutsu. Naruto was on the ground struggling to get free from the jutsu. Don't worry, Naruto. This will hurt you more than it hurts. Actually, it'll just hurt you. Think of it as punishment for the bunny thing. Flashbacks. Bunny. I'm not a bunny, damn it. I'm not RELSINGU. Even if you are a cute bunny. I heard that. QB, there's an ugly face of a bunny in my head. That's me, you stupid chibi of CHIBIS. What a weird dream, and that ugly rabbit was kinda cool. God damn it, how many times do I have to tell you, Fox? Fox, damn it, not rabbit. End flashback. Naruto was nervous. He didn't know how badly he needed to be hurt or if she'd stop when the jutsu activated. Come on, QB, don't be sour. Naruto was ready to beg if he had to. Alright, I won't beat you. Really? No. Sadist. And the beating began. Smacks, punch, pokes in the eyes. After 10 minutes. Oh wait, I remember now, I was supposed to give you some demonic charaka and you'd transform. Naruto would have screamed at her if he had not still been tied down. After he changed, and planned to get her back later, he went to see the king. Hello, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Naruto was very puzzled at this opening. Sorry sir, I'm your son. Naruto. Actually, Naruto uncle loved KFC so much that he named you after. In fact, your name was put in the dictionary as a second meaning for KFC. How the hell could you name me after KFC? Do I look like poultry? No. Soon as I'm EIGHTTEN, I'm changing my name. Much to his surprise, the king just laughed. I am sorry, Kit, but I just wanted to see your face when I told. I believe up there it means rice balls or something. Which is a coincidence since that's my second favorite food. Well, Naruto'll be seeing you later. Huh. Where are you going? I've got to go back in you to prepare my body for you. Don't worry, the king will explain. Naruto had a confused look on his face. QB disappeared. After a few seconds, Naruto's body felt like it found something it didn't know it lost. Alright, Kit, do you need any bathroom breaks? Because once we get started, I don't want us to get interrupted. No, I went when I came here. When I saw QB's fox form, I didn't need to go to the bathroom for a while. Naruto felt something yell it's off in his mind, but he just thought. Payback. Alright, QB is preparing her body for your use. It's going to hold your sprit. Wait. People are going to notice that I'm gone. Not that they'd care or anything, but the Hokage would get worried about me. Don't worry, I've a cage bunchen of you using healing charaka so it won't diminish till midnight on your 12th birthday. I've also set it up to make you fail the test 3 times so everybody underestimates you. So when you go back, go all out. Got it? Yes, sir. For the second time that day, the king laughed. He then explained the process of what they were doing with training and stuff. He taught him everything he knew and downloaded some memories into him. After the king's last year was up, he died. And Naruto gained a 10th tail, but he was only as powerful as a 2-tail. He'd get full power at 16. All the foxes taught him fox techniques, which most had the word QB, or 9 tails, in, was able to see his bunchen and was constantly ashamed. It was doing very. Actually, it wasn't doing anything. Spelt though class. Picked fights and got his kicked. And worst of all, it could only eat 20 bowls of ramen. Foxed Naruto, the name when Naruto is in the demon realm. Could eat 57 bowls of ramen in 3 minutes depending on how fast it could be cooked. On Naruto's last days, he was getting strange looks from girls and he was thinking they were sick. Of course, being the idiot that he is, Naruto, I'm not an idiot, yes you are, and as I was saying, he simply thought they were all sick. Why are all the girls red like that? I wonder if they have a fever. Oh well. Naruto, you barker. I'm not a barker. And what do you want, Blade? Blade is the name of Juubi's brother and eight-tailed fox. I can't tell you cause no one else would. Tell me what? You might need to get a harem, that's why all the girls blush when they see you. What? How many girl? Not too many with Juubi, 5 or 6. If jaws could stretch, Naruto's could swallow the Titanic and the iceberg it crashed into. 6 girls. I'm barely able to understand one, I'll die with 6. Well, that's your problem. See ya. And then he left to leave Naruto in shock. Well, Naruto, now you can't say I didn't give you something for your last day. I could have left you in the dark, but no, you and your damn cheerfulness had to make me tell. Oh well. The last day Naruto had been enjoyable. He had a big berth, got drunk and nearly slept with 3 girls had it not been for Blade. At 11:59 Earth time, he went back and got ready to show up a few people. He checked the Bunshin's mind and went through its memories and got ready for his new team. Of course he still had Juubi to help. Flashback. Iruka-sensei was just about to call out his team. Team 7, Naruto Uzumaki, Sakura Haruno Sakura, Uchiha Sasuke. At that name Bunshin Naruto stands out. Iruka, why does a great ninja like me have to be with Sasuke? Well, Naruto, Sasuke is the best in the class. You're the worst. If we put you two together it makes a balanced team. After that some people laughed. So Naruto sat down. Your Junin instructor is Hitaki Kakashi. All Junin instructors will be here at regular school times. So don't be late. Naruto mumbled something that sounded like, I'll beat any Junin. Somehow everyone heard it. And guys like Kiba were trying not to laugh her off. Naruto looked in the mirror. They meet their instructor today. He had read detailed files of all the people in every village, including secret techniques, blood limits, and missing nin. When he went to bed, one thought was on his mind: why the hell do I have to have a harem? And slowly went to sleep. Chapter 4. Dreamscape. Naruto, you barker. Naruto heard a female voice say. He gained some sight and saw a picked harried girl. His first thought after the chest thing was, what the hell is a weak girl like that being a ninja for? Naruto's Akuma Manako, blood limit, demon eye, lets him see many things, including people's charaka and stamina. Or in Sakura's case, lack of, but what surprised Naruto the most was how his hack Bunshin healing attached charaka cage. It has healing charaka so it can live like a normal person. For Naruto it was used so no one would know he was missing. It lived the life Naruto would have lived if he hadn't of meet Juubi. Meaning everyone considers him dead last. Hack, that's what I'm calling him. In Academy Day flashbacks, had simply pouted and said, sorry Sakura-chan. He was sickened how his clone had a crush all throughout the AC days on the WBB, weak boob less bitch. End Dreamscape. Naruto was disappointed at Hack's performance. Thousands of hours doing Junin level jutsus will do that to you. Naruto was even more disappointed at how naive Hack was. It was so caught up in trying to impress Sakura it didn't even notice a hot, fine-toned, his demon eye lets him see though. Things. Just plain hot. Girl after him, but he did have to admit. He didn't like Sasuke, but he knew he'd have to be nice to Sasuke. Or completely kick her sto hell and back. Juubi appeared in regular clothes. Well, as regular as silk is. Well, I am the Demon King, so going to hell won't be a problem. They both laugh a little then, but Juubi got down to business. Naruto. I don't want that girl in the harem. I'll her if you so much as think of it. Naruto was shocked. He'd thought Juubi would be okay with Hinata. What's wrong with Hinata? Juubi was shocked she hadn't even thought about her. Oh, nothing's wrong with Hinata. It's that Sakura bitch I don't like. Oh, I don't like her either. Juubi gave a happy, good. But Naruto knew it was more than that. So why did you come here? Well, for that and to talk about how you're going to handle yourself now. If you use a lot of power, people could become afraid of you. Well, Juubi, I could care less. They didn't accept me to begin with, so I'll go full strength against them. Who knows? Maybe they'll accept me this time. Pause. And maybe hell'll freeze over. Actually, that does happen, but you know you need to pass your exam first before anything. I know, I've already made a way to increase the power of my teammates to at least Chunin, if everything goes to plan. Alright Naruto, what's the stupidest demon got planed? I giving him the Superito Kyutai Jutsu, Spirit Orb. Juubi smirked at that. Well, sounds like you got everything under control. See you. Uzumaki Naruto, Juubi of the Demon Realm, Genin of Konoha who failed 3 times. Technically that wasn't me. Number 1 most hyperactive ninja of Konoha, and also. She gives him a kiss on the lips. My husband-to-be, she left leaving a tired, stunned, and shocked Naruto. After she left, Naruto formulated his plan and slept till morning. Naruto heard a knock on his door. What? The person at the door epied and said, Sorry Naruto-kun. Naruto recognized the voice and screamed wait before scrambling to the door. He unlocked it and saw that face comparable to Kyuubi's. Hey Hinata, what are you doing here? As usual, Hinata stammered. Naruto made a mental note, find a way to fix Hinata's shyness. Hi Naruto-kun. Hinata seemed nervous about something. It's not BB bad that why you failed. Even the best ninjas fail SS sometimes. Oh god, Naruto's going to hate me now. Naruto was trying to figure out what she was talking about. Then he noticed her headband. Oh, that's why. Hinata seemed confused at Naruto's response. She was also wondering if Naruto was going to invite her in, but she remembered she had to get to school. Naruto ran into his apartment and got his headband. Hinata wasn't present during the teaming and found out via messenger. Naruto-kun, why you did pass. Hinata was glad that Naruto passed. Speaking of which, notice how she doesn't stutter on Naruto-kun. Well Hinata, I was wondering if you'd like to walk with me to school. Hinata was jumping on the inside, but she calmly answered, why yes. As they walked, Hinata noticed the stairs she was given and climbed them. Wait. Wrong use. She was surprised Naruto didn't notice them, but realized that it must be the reason why he had such sad eyes. Speaking of eyes, I can't see Naruto-kun eyes. I can see happiness, but that's it. Oh well, if Naruto-kun's Hinata's thoughts were interrupted by Naruto saying they're here. Most everyone was in the class. Naruto saw Sasuke and thought about how he would approach him. I should become friends with Sasuke, but with the way my Bunshin acted, he'd scuff and act tough, and the teachers are watching. Maybe I should put on a show. Naruto was about to go to Sasuke when a herd, yes herd. One even had horns, of fangirls, went to argue about who was to sit next to Sasuke. Naruto was fed up. He wanted to show everybody that he is not the same Naruto. Uchiha Sasuke. Most promising student. Kakashi was currently looking at Sasuke like the rest of the teachers. Yes, Kakashi. He may be a little unstable, so be careful. That's the underestimate of the year. All the teachers and Hokage continued watching Sasuke to see Naruto on the desk. Like in the amine before they kiss. Naruto, don't ever bring that up. Sasuke looks up to see Naruto on his desk. Get off, Dobe. Naruto extends his hands for friendship, surprising Sasuke. Sasuke, I want to say I'm sorry. All the girls that were yelling to get away from their precious Sasuke shut up. Thank Kami they shut up. All the teachers instantly stiffened. They thought they'd never see the day when Naruto would apologize to someone. Let alone Sasuke. Even the gods in heaven were shocked. Then they remembered what happened to the first Juubi. A god cannot spy on another god. Juubi was the king of demons, which makes him a god in his own right. Sasuke was shocked, but quickly rebounded. Friends are a weakness. If I want to Itachi, I need to hate. Get away, Dobe. Naruto got pissed. He could see why his clone wanted to him. Now he had the power to do so, but the village wouldn't. Screw the village, he'd force Sasuke into friendship. Come on, Sasuke. Shake my hand. Sasuke scoffed. A vein popped in Naruto's head. This is the last time I'll ask you nicely. Shake my hand and be my friend. Sasuke looked him straight in the eye and was surprised to see no emotions coming from them. No, all the fangirls were thinking along the lines of, why would he be a friend of yours when I could be his girlfriend? The teachers were thinking, Naruto, you couldn't force yourself to shit. Two tails wiped out and tied Sasuke, leaving only his head and left arm. Now let's try this again. Shake my hand. All the fangirls were speechless. They almost wet themselves to see Sasuke in a death position. They were even more shocked to see it was Naruto doing it. The tails brought Sasuke up to head's length with Naruto. How do I cough? No, this isn't a trap. How do I know you won't cough me? If I wanted to you. Well, I do, but this village will try to me. No, wait, I've already had 80 death attempts on me. And around 32 near-death experiences. So this village can't do much. Everyone was shocked at what they were hearing. Naruto had almost 100 murder attempts on him and acts as if it's nothing. The Junin were most surprised. Naruto had such mastery of Kyuubi's powers. He'd have to be in contact with him, they assume it's a guy, for at least a couple years. No one kept tabs on him, so he could easily one day meet the fox and not have anyone to tell him it's evil. The Hokage sent one of his Anbu, let's call him Ugly, to do an evaluation on the student. He popped in just in time to see Sasuke unwillingly shaking Naruto's hand. I'm here to do some last-minute evaluation on a few students. He picked some random kids before moving to Naruto. So tell me about yourself, kid. Naruto instantly knew what was going. So the Hokage want to see if Kyuubi changed me. Well, she has. Anyone who stays with that psychopath bitch will change. Naruto was weighing his options. He decided that he would tell something no one expected. Or for the people that did expect it, he'd give it to them. Well, my name is Uzumaki Naruto. All the students, the fangirls, found seats now. Sakura is between Naruto and Sasuke, thought. And then he'll say he likes ramen and Sakura and wants to be Hokage. Stupid dead last, Dobe. I like ramen anding. Skipping to the Junin Plus. They were all shocked. The third was saddened greatly. Iruka was there and had befriended Naruto and thought he knew him well. Oh, and my best friend / sensei. Kyuubi, Iruka froze. All the Junin gasped and the students were confused. Except Sasuke. He wanted to find this Kyuubi and have him train him. If Dead Last got this good overnight, he'd defiantly be able to his brother in a week or two. She was an excellent sensei over the years. The Hokage was surprised. He and the rest of the Junin, the Anbu and Chunin teachers didn't figure it out, were able to piece it all together. Kyuubi made a special bunshin that could live for years. She then transports Naruto away and molds him to her own shape. Kakashi, I want you to be extra careful with Naruto. Follow him whenever you can, but make sure you don't get found out. Which could be difficult, when the Hokage had stopped talking. The smarter of the Junin realized Naruto knew he was being spied on. It wasn't a coincidence he started talking right as the Hokage stopped. My hobbies are training with my sensei and learning new jutsu. And eating ramen. My jutsu library is at least 7 jutsu. Which may not seem like much, but they're all my own invention designed to take down anything within the range. For once Sasuke was paying hard attention to Naruto. He wanted to know about how strong the Dobe. No, Naruto is. Someone in class spoke up. Why don't you show us one? A few classmates agreed. Yeah, Naruto, let's see how good you are. Sasuke mentally agreed with the others. Seeing no way out of it. Alright. Kaki Uzumaki Batsu no Jutsu, Fire Uzumaki Attack. At that moment Naruto's Charaka grew to Chunin level. His hair turned white and white non-Charaka energy surrounded him. It seemed steady with no flocculation. A person outside would simply think a Chunin was showing off his power level. Satisfied with the results, Naruto powered down. Everyone was in shock, but once again Sasuke spoke up. What's the attack do? Naruto looked him straight in the eye and said, exactly what you felt. Increases power, but the increase isn't much, so there's 4 levels. Of course it doesn't just pump up your power. The more you use it, the stronger you get. It puts a strain on your body like increased gravity. So it's good for training. This time it was Ugly's turn to speak. Very well. That'll be good enough. Iruka. Iruka perked up. He was still shaken from Naruto. Come with me. With that, Ugly and Iruka left. With the teacher gone, everyone started talking about Naruto. Naruto saw Sasuke get up to talk to him, so he went towards Hinata. Hey Hinata-chan. Oh my god, he called me Hinata-chan. Hinata's blush deepened. Hi Naruto-kun. Naruto was sure he liked Hinata, so he asked her. Hinata. I was wondering if you'd. Why is Naruto-kun so nervous? And what is it he wants to tell me? I was wondering if you'd be my girlfriend. Naruto blush matched Hinata's. In fact, she would have passed out if it weren't for the fact she hadn't given him her answer. Why yes, Naruto-kun. I'd love tea too. This would be the point where Kiba would come and kick Naruto's. Of course there's 2 problems with that. 1, he wasn't paying attention to Naruto. And 2, he couldn't kick Naruto's if his life depended on it. Hey, didn't that happen during the Chunin exams? Naruto. Tell me where I can find your sensei. I demand that you have her train me. Naruto smirked. He had Sasuke right where he wanted him. Well, Sasuke-kun, he liked the annoyance coming from Sasuke. My teacher taught me everything she knew. So, if you want training, you'll have to up to me. Naruto saw huge anger and hate about to explode from Sasuke, so he spoke up. That's what I'd normally do, but since we're on the same team. Naruto saw a flicker of hope in Sasuke. Of course, as much as he wanted to say, I'll leave you in the dust, but he knew the type of test they'd get. And until he's 16 and has all of Juubi's powers, there's always the chance he might need them. All right, Sasuke. I'll do you a favor. The hope grew. If we pass the sensei's test, I increase your power. Not temporarily like them Kaki Uzumaki Batsu no Jutsu, fire Uzumaki attack, but permeate like my tails. Sasuke seemed to have a question that he was unsure to ask. I'm assuming you have 9 tails, hence your sensei's name, Juubi. Naruto laughed a little. Yup. You got it right. All the teachers came and took the students. And all a little nervous when they had to pass Naruto. After 1 hour 55 minutes Naruto found his teacher sleeping in. He was using his demon eye. He then saw his sensei getting up. He also noticed he had the Sharingan. So he formulated a plan. 5 minutes later, Kakashi came in to see a red tail hit him in his left eye. When it receded he noticed his eye felt normal. He lifted up his projector to see what was wrong. He then relished he didn't have the Sharingan ability. He took out his mirror and realized his left eye was a regular eye. Naruto started explains what he did. I used my tail to take the Sharingan and reform it into pure energy. If you're late to our next meeting I'll destroy it. And all the jutsu you copied will be destroyed too. Kakashi was dead scared. If Naruto had the power to do that with emotions too, he could people easily. Alright Naruto. Let's meet on the roof. He then transported to the roof to meet the genin a few minutes. On the roof. So tell me about yourself. Likes, dislike, hobbies and dreams. Sakura finally talked. Sensei, shouldn't you go first? Naruto, Sasuke, damn. I was hoping she'd stay quiet. Me. Well, let's see. My likes and dislikes are none of your business. Hobbies. Dreams for the future, well you next Pinky. The 3 genin only learned his name. Naruto. He probably likes Ica Paradise. And his hobbies are reading it 24/7, and being 2 to 3 hours late for meetings. Doesn't have many dislikes and dreams were most likely either fulfilled or crushed. Naruto was so engrossed in thought he didn't notice Sakura went. I'm sure it mostly involved Sasuke. Alright Raven, harried your turn. Good, it's his turn, let's see your life. Pal. My name is Uchiha Sasuke. I don't like much and hate a lot of things. My dream is more of an ambition. To a certain man. Naruto Kakashi saw that coming a mile away, and yet has still got slapped in the face. Sakura. Sasuke is so cool and mysterious. Alright blonde, your turn. Sakura remembered back in the class. But Sensei Naruto already went. Naruto decided he could tell his sensei the truth. Actually Sakura bitch, that was a lie to scare all the Junin that were watching. Kakashi looked a little relieved that wasn't what Naruto really was like. Alright, what's the real you? My name is Uzumaki Naruto. I like my sensei, Juubi. Friends. And girlfriend Hinata-chan. Everyone. I didn't know Naruto and Hinata were going out, Naruto continued. Oh, and ramen. Dislikes. People that are mean to others. So basically 99.99 of Konoha. My hobbies are eating ramen and practicing jutsu. My dreams are to take over my father's land and not become Hokage. The 3 were shocked when they heard Naruto say he didn't want to become Hokage. Alright then, meet me back here at 10 AM sharp. It was going to be 8, but I want my Sharingan back. Kakashi chuckled lightly at that and was about to leave. Kakashi-sensei. Kakashi looked over at Naruto and gave him a, yeah. Can you meet me in the Hokage's tower? and want to talk to you guys about it. What? Naruto's eye twitched. No, you stupid, sigh. Just meet me there. With that, Kakashi left, preparing to go to the Hokage's tower. And you guys better eat. Naruto then transported away, leaving Sasuke to be annoyed by Sakura. Sasuke, do you think we should eat breakfast? Last time on Naruto. Sasuke, do you think we should eat breakfast? Sasuke, finally. An intelligent question. Well, as intelligent as Sakura gets. I'm going to, and I think you should do the same. This Naruto is different. Until I know how strong he is, I suggest you be nice to him. Who knows, he might just teach you something. Sasuke went in his house and left Sakura outside. She decided if Sasuke's going to eat, she'd eat too. Hokage's tower. Singing. Naruto was strolling to the park one day, burning flowers all along the way. He was taken by surprise by some mean villagers, and they almost pillaged him. Like my singing. Anyway, Naruto was in the Hokage's tower. After 5 minutes of waiting, his sensei showed up. Alright, Naruto. What have you that is so important that you had to pull me away from my studying? Naruto frowned at that. Hokage, we both know that your studying was reading Ika Paradise. And I want you, Kakashi, Hinata, and the rest of my team to use my new spirit orb. Kakashi and the third were surprised. What did Naruto want to test that involved them? And why was Hinata coming? Why's Hinata coming, and what's so special about this spirit orb? Naruto started creaking his neck, getting ready for a long speech. Alright, the entire human way of Charaka is wrong. Of course they were shocked. Naruto just challenged the entire Charaka system. And by the sounds of things, he has a solution. Naruto, where did you get questions at the end? Alright, Charaka isn't supposed to be in coils. It needs to be in spirals. The difference is that coils are close, then spread out. This ultimately reduces the speed and power of your attack. In spirals, it twists and also gains speed, which adds to power. Now you guys have been using Charaka the wrong way for years. Naruto murmured something which sounded like, some longer than other. And have become accustomed to using it wrong. The spirit orb forcefully fixes and adjusts your body to use this increased power. For example, Sakura would be considered weak lower genin on the field. The spirit orb would make her second level chunin. There are 5 levels, like there are 5 celestial gates for humans. For demons there are 9. Now if we use it on you, old man, you would become at least as strong as a 5-tail. Now there's also a way to integrate this into new children. Of course, if you guys accept, Konoha will be the most powerful ninja village when the next generation graduates. As for Hinata, she's my girlfriend now, so I want her to come. And she has that self-esteem problem, so this'll help her. And I'll tell you the rest of the plan afterwards, because I know that people will think it's suspicious if Sasuke can defeat a dozen Junin Uchiha or not. And I'll tell you how I got this just later. Now, any questions? Kakashi and third were shocked. They knew Juubi had something to do with this, yet they still trusted Naruto. Third, I sure hope I don't misplace my trust, Naruto. Alright, Naruto. This will be judged as an A high class rank. Kakashi, go tell your students to pack up and meet at whatever time you said to meet them. Naruto, don't anybody. Naruto and Kakashi were shocked at what the Hokage said. Kakashi'll give you it later. The Hokage wondered what it is. He decided that it was Ika Paradise and released them. Naruto headed home, apt home, not demon realm or 4th state. I say state instead of East State because it really is the size of Kentucky. That's why he doesn't go there anymore. Kakashi was nearing Sakura's house. It was dinner time, so he heard their conversation. So Sakura, what happened today? Sakura was excited. Well, I have. She blushed. I have Sasuke-kun on my team. Oh, and Baka Naruto. Sakura's parents were happy at the name, Sasuke, then frowned at Naruto. So who's your sensei? Well, his name is Kakashi. Her parents' eyes widened. What's wrong with him? Sakura noticed her parents frowned like they did when she told them Naruto was on her team. Yeah. What's wrong with me? Sakura and her mom jumped while her dad kept reading the paper. Kakashi. Sorry, nothing's wrong, it's just that you never passed a team before. Sakura knew what this meant. He's never passed a team before. Oh well, with Sasuke we'll pass for sure. I just came to tell you, Sakura, that you passed the exam. Everyone, what? After that, Kakashi could see why she's so loud. Well, the Hokage requested that I pass your team. Mom, Dad. So the Hokage wants the Uchiha to pass even at the expense of the demon. Oh well, at least our daughter P. Sakura, yes. We passed. They must have thought that Sasuke was too cool and strong to take the exam, and it'd be a waste of time to give him one, so they just passed us. Inner Sakura, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, ECT. And we got a 5-day mission tomorrow, so meet at the insert spot here, at insert time here, and don't add 2 hours. So don't be late. Mom, Dad, yeah right. Sensei, what rank is it? Sakura and her parents were thinking C rank for the time, but what Kakashi said shocked to no limits. A high-class rank. What? All of them were stunned. Sakura's dad, they thought they were a team good enough to pass and give an A high-class rank. Her mom was scared that her little girl was going to bleed. And Sakura was scared that a genin got an A high-class rank. Don't worry, the Hokage is coming with us. Everyone went at ease from that. Well, I gotta go tell Sasuke see ya. He left to leave them talking about what was going to happen in the mission. Nearing the Uchiha mansion, he knocked on the door. Sakura, go away, it's late. Kakashi started wondering what time Sakura got home. Well, I'll just tell the Hokage that you don't want a mission tomorrow. Kakashi heard falling, running, falling, swearing, and more falling, and finally a monkey sounding like it was doing a kangaroo. The door opened to reveal a panting Sasuke. What kind of mission? Hello to Yuta, and the Hokage is coming with us. The mission is a testing, but don't tell anyone. More details later. What rank? A rank C. Your. Kakashi left before Sasuke could open his mouth, so wouldn't have to answer questions. Sasuke, they're giving us a rank. Still, it'll make me much stronger. And I'll my brother sooner. Now, back to taking care of my cute, soft, fluffy kittens. That morning, it was 6 in the morning when Kakashi felt his left eye burn. He turned to see a tail retreating back to a blonde kid. Hey Naruto. Told you I'd be on time. Naruto smirked and said his highs when. I got you. He turned to see a small kid run. Trip over his scarf, barely miss a poison ivy bush, and almost poke his eye out. Hey Konohamaru. Not bad, that's why I respect you as my rival. The Hokage had stepped in. Hey Naruto, I hope you don't mind me bringing KHM. I don't want to continuously write his name. Yeah, I'm a lazy writer. Or I'm a Shikamaru writer. No prob. With that, Naruto started his Jutsu. Dao Rinku no Jutsu, Body Link, Haijutsu, Shunshin no Jutsu. Body Flicker, the first Jutsu linked all their bodies to Naruto. The second transported Naruto, which with the first pulled the others with him. They had arrived in a dark room with 6 small pillars, each one of the 5 glowed for different people. Alright, here's the deal. Each of you can see a light on the little stub pillars right. They looked over and nodded. Alright, what those are? They're called spirit orbs. You see, the Charaka chart is all wrong. The spirit orbs will even out your pathways by forcefully correcting them. It'll be a hell pain feast as your pathway is fixed. No, I guarantee that everyone in this room will be as strong as a Chunin. Except KHM, he may just be mid or higher genin. Now if you train you could be at cage level by 17, meaning Anbu by 15 and Junin by 13. Note Naruto's teammates are 12. Any questions? Nobody had a question. Maybe because Naruto explained it so well, or because I don't want to type it up. They took their spirit orb and the day pain feast began. Naruto went to the demon realm for some well-earned downtime. During the pain, Naruto is in the demon realm. Hey Naruto, I'm glad you're here. What's up, Blade? See, I gave him a name for a reason. I was wondering if I could kick Yaran Halo too. If you have the time. They're currently in human form. Kick, I'll show you WHO can kick who's, too entreating, for Blade, days later. Well Naruto, that's 782 wins and 0 losses for me. Naruto ed at Halo 2 if you hadn't figured it out. Well, what do you want me to do? Sigh. Flashback. Naruto, why don't we make this interesting? Sure, what do you propose? Naruto felt a bet coming on. One he was sure he was going to win. Boy, was he wrong. Then Naruto, when I kick you have to do something for me. Anything, but only one thing. Deal. Hey, wait a minute. No, when I beat you, you have to do something for me. Deal. End flashback. Well, I want you to have with Juubi. And trust me, I'll know if you do or no. Naruto was about to protest. You swore on your demonic honor. Seeing only one way out of it. But what if Juubi says no? Naruto was sure he had him there. Juubi's in heat, and I know because I can sense a mile away. Cursing inside, Naruto went to Juubi's room. Hey Juubi. Naruto, I've missed you so much. She went over and gave Naruto a bear hug. So, Juubi. I heard that. Cough. You were in. Juubi realized what he was trying to say. Oh Naruto, I'd love to. They hadn't stuff, and this is supposed to be So, I might be willing to make part later during the tune-in. Naruto thought Sasuke and Sakura just do on the spot. He gave Kakashi the Hokage and KHM scrolls filled with Justu that only the group could read. KHM would be trained by the Hokage and Kakashi while Naruto trained the other two. SCENCE break. It was the 5th day and the 3rd had just explained to the village a new training method that'll be used at the academy. I'll also put that in the extended version. Whenever Team 7 would walk down the street, Sasuke and Sakura would be coagulated on such a good idea. But Naruto would only get a HNF. He didn't care though. He had the demon realm if things got bad. Speaking of which, he needed to finalize the treaty. See ya guys, I need to go to the Hokage's tower. After his goodbyes, he headed towards the tower. Hey old man. Got the papers? Yes Naruto, they're right here and waiting for your signature. Alright. After the signature, Naruto left. The next day. Kakashi, your team will be getting a C-class mission today. Naruto smiled. Yes. It's about time. Everyone smiled a little at that. Same old Naruto. It's to protect a bridge builder named Tazuna. As if on cue, he walks in. My name is Tazuna. We kinda figured it out when the Hokage told us. You expect me to put my life in the hands of these idiots? The Hokage took this time to get back at Naruto. I assure you, Tazuna, they're the finest idiots in all the land. Especially Naruto. Sakura had added in, also getting a bit of revenge. Shut up, Wub-chan. Wub. Weak, ugly, boobaless bitch. The nickname Naruto had given Sakura after the orb training. Whatever, Baka no Kitsune. Naruto had told everyone about Juubi. They accepted him. Sakura said he's still a short Baka. Emphasis on the short. Now, he's only a short fox Baka. Sasuke had said that having the most powerful being ever helping. Technically that's not true since Juubi isn't the strongest and Juubi is, but he is Juubi, so it is kinda true. Along with the second best student, Sakura, and Konoha's greatest ninja that wasn't a cage. Kakashi will undoubtedly make him strong enough to his brother. Same old Sasuke. The Hokage and Kakashi already knew. And I knew that was a good idea. Only said as long as his boss trained him he didn't care. As for Hinata. Flashback. Hey Hinata-chan. Hinata blushed at Naruto. Like always. Hi Naruto-kun. Naruto got a serious look on his face. Hinata, I have to tell you something. Naruto then went to explain his true story. So, do you still like me? Naruto cringed at the last part. He was afraid Hinata wouldn't like him. Naruto'll always love you. And I hope I can be one of your wives. Remember, he has a harem to do. End flashback. I don't know, Hokage-sama, that short kid with the ugly blonde hair is kinda stupid looking. Naruto had a vein pulsing on his head. Well, it's more of a coconut boil on his head with blood flowing though it fast. Kakashi saw that if Naruto went on a spree, not even all the cage in the world could stop him. Actually, Tazuna, Naruto's the best fighter we got. Sasuke is a Uchiha. And Sakura is the smartest person in the school. She just hides it underneath that fangirl. The Hokage took this chance to speak before Tazuna spoke and mingled with death again. Kakashi, have your team at the meet at the North Gate in 30 minutes. Dismissed. The team took off to gather their stuff. Kakashi brought a few of the books he hadn't read. Last time on Naruto, after the 30 minutes the team got ready to leave. For Tazuna's house. Alright team, let's move out. CH6, a heart-filled chapter. Or not. Kakashi said when he realized that Tazuna wasn't there. What do you? Hey, where's Tazuna? Sakura had just noticed he wasn't there. I just remembered he had come a day earlier than he was supposed to, so we have today off before the mission. Everybody fell down anime style. Kakashi giggled at his forgetfulness. Well everybody, you have the rest of the morning off. Be back here 9 AM sharp. Naruto shot him a glare. Is that 9 AM your time? Kakashi knew that Naruto would be pissed if he was late for their first C-class mission. And usually if a team is really late the mission is given to another. Come on Naruto. I won't be late. Promise. Naruto continued to glare. I'll be holding your Sharingan on that. Kakashi started sweating. Kakashi, man, it's got to be 100 degrees out here. Well guys, I'm going home, but... Here. Naruto gave them leaf symbols. Put them on your headband and it'll allow you to talk telekinetically to each other. He then explained how it worked and left. He seemed to be in quiet hurry actually. They simply thought he had to pee or was going to train. Sasuke, damn, I forgot to ask him to train me, but he seems to be going somewhere important. I'll ask him later. Hey Kakashi, can you train us? Kakashi looked like he was trying to suppress something. Sorry, but I, really, need to go to the bathroom. Damn those burritos. Sasuke and Sakura sweat dropped. Hey Sakura. Yeah, Sasuke. Oh wait. Sorry, I forgot. What is it, Sasuke? Will you go on a date with me? Yeah. Sure. The two left on their date. Naruto had left for a reason. Very important cough reason. This is the part where the rape was. I hope you like this new non-rape version. Naruto had sensed a familiar charaka. He knew only one boy that could have that charaka. Flashback to the kiddie years. Naruto, it's time to go. Where are we going, Kyuubi-chan? Well, Naruto-kun, the kun-chan thing is getting annoying. We're going to the hidden sand to meet a friend of mine. Really? Who? A one-tailed demon named Shukaku. Okay. So pack all your stuff. After the short talk, the two left. There he is. Hi Shukaku. Quiet idiot. W, what do you want? A small red-headed boy asks. Kyuubi dose some random sleeping justu. Hey Naruto, can you do that body link justu? Sure thing. Alright, and I'll do my mind justu. Stable links no jutsu, mind link justu. Dao rinku no justu, body link, the two link to Gaara's mind. Ha now I'll take over for good. Oh shut up. The giant sand demon turns around to see two people. One which she recognized. Kyuubi, is that you? Oh, this is perfect. We can go and destory the sand and leaf togather. Sorry, but I'm not here for that. Really? Hey, who's the little shrimp? Hey, you giant overgrown thing. Sweat drop. I'm the next king, so watch your mouth. Kyuubi, please tell me he's kidding, Shukaku asked in a desperate tone. When Kyuubi said no, she was crushed. Then Kyuubi explained why there and stuff. Then after a year it was time to go back to the demon realm. Well, Gaara, Shukaku, see you later. Will I ever see you again? Naruto smiled at Gaara and shook his head up and down so fast that Gaara was sure he got brain damage. Don't you need a brain to get brain damage? Shukaku added. Yeah, I guess you're right. Gaara replied. Don't worry. If you're ever in Konoha, look me up. I think I'll come there for the Chunin exam. When did you say you'll go back? Naruto, it's time to go back home. Kyuubi called before she went through the portal. Well, see ya, Gaara. Be good and don't die. Or else I'll hunt your soul down and torture it for all eternity. Gaara smiled weakly. Note to self. Don't die unless you want to have the wrath of a Juubi on your hands. Bye, Naruto. The next day, Gaara's auntie or sister or whoever the hell that woman is, was. She's really not important, so I didn't look her up. End flashback and stuff. Gaara and his team were walking through the village. Damn it. Another flashback. Father, may we leave a little earlier? The Kazage looked puzzled. Why? Well, if we leave earlier, we'll be able to know the terrain better and also see what some of the shinobi are capable of. If you give us some kind of excuse like a message or scroll to the Leaf's Hokage, then we can pass off as a messenger. If anyone asks why we're staying so long, we can say we were delivering a message to the Hokage and the extended stay is for the Chunin exam. Everyone looked shocked at Gaara. He had never said so many words in one day. Everyone, there's obviously another reason he wants to go to the Leaf. Fine, you can leave earlier. I'll give you a scroll tomorrow saying we found out from our spies that the cloud might attack. And he should increase protection on the west side since we're attacking from the east. Good. I'll be in my room. Gaara left. He was secretly jumping for joy that he got to see Naruto again. The crazy monk who sealed Shukaku in him had awakened and taken over her. He couldn't go to sleep now, so he needed Kyuubi to help him. Thank God it's over. I mean, end flashback. Kankuro was walking with his bro and since when this kid bumped into him. Hey kid, you better watch where you're going or maybe someone might hurt you. Kankuro said, holding the boy by his throat. Put him down. Naruto jumped out in time to save KHM. And what if I don't? Kankuro said. Gaara looked at the guy with a death glare till he realized who this person was. Gaara, it's Naruto. I don't believe it's finally him. But will he accept me? I gave in to the monk and I've become nothing more than air. No. He wouldn't accept me. I've got to get out of here. Kankuro noticed his brother backing away with what looked like fear on his face. Hey Gaara, what's wrong? Gaara. Naruto said to Gaara. He'd think that Gaara would be excited to see him. Last time I cheeked people don't run from people they're excited to see. Naruto then took chase, easily getting ahead of him. Haijutsu. Shunshin no Jutsu. Body flicker. Note. There's a difference between the body flicker and yellow flash in my story. Just clarifying. Naruto transported right in front of Gaara. Gaara, what's wrong? Gaara put his head down. I'm sorry Uzumaki Naruto, I've become air. Naruto looked at Gaara with a puzzled look. So what? Anything else? Cause if you think that'll make me hate you, you're wrong. Gaara looked up shocked. Well, Shukaku was taken over by the monk who sealed her inside me. No prob. I'll get Juubi on it right away. Thank you Uzumaki. And by the way, can we stay at your place? Gaara. Temari and Kankuro had caught up. Naruto, this is Temari and Kankuro. Kid, give me control. Naruto looked around. Do it, I'll explain later. Naruto didn't know where the voice came from, but he knew he could trust it. Fine, but anything funny and you're out. On the outside, Gaara and his siblings saw Naruto slump like one of Kankuro's doll. Kankuro, it's a puppet. When he came back up, he had red eyes that screamed, I'll you if you so much as breathe. All three of them were shocked at Naruto's transformation. And they were even more shocked when he went up and kissed Temari. Hey, my name's Naruto. Naruto then slumped again and got his blue eyes back. Well, let's eat. Naruto said, happily walking off as if nothing had happened. Kankuro started shaking his sister, who seemed to be in a daze. Hey sis, wake up. Hun. What did you see heaven to? Oh yeah, I did. When his sister wasn't looking, he made the crazy thing with his finger. Hello. Whatever took control is in my mind. However, it appears that it can't contact me instantly. Maybe a sever head wound would bring him out. Maybe not the day before my mission. After the delicious bowls. The Naruto transported the group to the fourth state. Naruto, this is your house. All three asked with shock. Yeah, sorry if it's a little big. The group then headed inside and Naruto put the in the guest mansion. Well guys, this entire section is yours to use. He handed them blank maps. Those maps will allow you to transport here anytime, and only you can see or touch your map. Think of it as the map from the third Harry Potter book. I'm leaving on a mission tomorrow, so you guys can stay here. There's an account, thanks to hacking skills, that will have $1,000 a day, and that's your spending limit. If you overspend, the difference will have to come out of your own pocket. Well, good night, and no Temari, we won't be able to have tonight, sorry. Maybe after the mission. Oh, and Gaara, come on, we got to fix that seal. Gaara left with Naruto while Temari blushed and looked at the ground. Temari, damn. I was really, wait a minute. I wasn't really thinking that, was I? I mean, even if I'd love for him to ravage my body and damn it, I am thinking of him. Just stop thinking. Unfortunately for Temari, she'd have dream of Naruto pleasuring her and wake up with soiled sheets. And because I'm in that mood, Kankuro walked in. Geez sis, get a room. Oh wait, you already have one. Well, I don't think Naruto would like it if he came into his mansion to have it smelling like your. Well, I'm going out for Bray. Temari threw a pillow at him before he left. Anyway, while Gaara was with Naruto. Hey Juubi proofed up. Hey Gaara, hey Juubi, Gaara replied in his regular tone. Juubi, we need to get rid of the monk that's taken over Shukaku and place a seal on him so that if there's another monk for any reason in Gaara, he'll still be able to sleep. Right. They removed the seal and placed another over, and now Gaara could sleep for the first time in a long time. Well, that's not true. Kankuro's snoring plus Naruto's snoring kept him up all night. Gaara, it's a good thing I'm used to this or I'd somebody. Next day, moving out. Alright, teams were moving out. Team 7 had just left the gates of Konoha to head to the Wave Country. They decided to walk instead of run since Tazuna wasn't a ninja and would tire quickly. Overall, the walk was pleasant. They had seen a deer on their trip. Naruto chopped it up and ate it for lunch. The crew found a giant waterfall. Naruto took a dump in a small spring connected to the falls and polluted the entire waterway. A few people walked up holding weapons. Naruto kicked them to a bloody pulp. Turned out they were Girl Scouts. And the weapons were sample cookies. The crew was currently running as fast as they can. The Girl Scouts appeared to have short temps, and when they woke up they started attacking everyone. After the group had run far enough from death, Naruto decided to break the silence with talk. Which earned him glares from everyone including Tazuna, who hated running. Seriously, what are a bunch of Girl Scouts doing in the middle of a shinobi-filled forest? Everyone gave him a, still it's your fault. And we were hungry, look. It's suspicious if you ask me. The crew was now continuing their walk when they noticed a puddle. Naruto, try not to shit in that one. Sasuke said with a, you're an idiot, look. Hey, that wasn't my fault. How many times do I have to tell you? Well, it's just that you like to pollute good sources of water, that's all. Sasuke had just opened the floodgates for an argument. Hopefully Naruto won't poop in those too. Naruto, why is everyone on me today? While they were yelling at each other, the puddle morphed into two shinobi. They went towards Kakashi and made him burst. Then they went after the supposed Genin and Tazuna. Sakura took the chance to say, "Plan Sakura." Naruto jumped back to Tazuna to guard him. Sasuke grabbed Sakura's arm and threw her at one of the men. S1, Shinobi 1, easily dodged, but he forgot Sakura had a kunai in her hand. She scarped his arm, causing him to yell in pain. When Sakura landed, she punched the shinobi man's back, which caused him to pass out. During this, Sasuke took this chance to throw a smoke bomb. In the smoke he beat the guy with his legs. He needed taijutsu practice, till Shinobi 2 passed out. When the smoke cleared, the team could see Kakashi clapping his hands. Excellent job, fighting team. How'd you pull off such a good strategy? Both Naruto and Sasuke looked at Sakura. Why are you looking at me? It was Naruto's idea. All eyes went to Naruto. Well, I told you guys to come up with your own plan. Not me. All eyes went back to Sakura. Ha, take that. It's too troublesome to explain. So you can do it. Once again on a hill, Shikamaru sneezes. Damn it. Why won't be realize that troublesome is my thing? Steal Naruto's. I'm sure Hinata's already done it. Back to fight. Well, my plan was a defensive. Naruto guards, and me and Sasuke attack. It all starts with Sasuke throwing me and ends with the smoke bomb. Kakashi thought about what she just said. This team is completely together. Naruto was able to get rid of both Sakura's fangirlism and Sasuke revenge at no cost. If something's going to break this team apart, it won't be teamwork, that's for sure. Sakura glared at Naruto. He ruined every good thing they had seen on the trip. While glaring at him, she saw him flinch. Then a blue smoke escaped from his mouth. It was thin enough so that it looked the same from all sides. Naruto what? Before she could finish, Naruto threw a kunai at a bush. There was only a baby antelope. Naruto, you scared this poor baby. And don't even think about cooking it. Sakura, that's too small to cook. Second, it's not my fault. That deer tripped and fell on me. And it's not my fault, I just happened to panic at that moment and burned it to cooking levels. And like when the wolf blew the tree little pig's house down. I saw a meal and took. Sakura continued to stare. And the river. Naruto took a breath. First, it was a waterfall. Second, they need to put signs saying that those things are linked. Sakura's glare hardened. And the Girl Scouts. Hey, even you thought they were attacking. Plus, when is an antelope purple? Sakura hadn't paid attention to the color. She looked and saw it was purple. The same smoke she saw before came out of Naruto's mouth. It was blue at first, but then went red with a shrieking noise. Everybody down! Naruto yelled just in time to see a huge blade coming down and slicing the air where they once stood. Well, nice to see you. Sharingan Kakashi, I presume. Kakashi recognized this ninja. Of course, the mist that was rolling in was a dead giveaway. Kakashi, do you know this man? Sakura was about to say girl but stopped herself. Yes. His name is Momoki Zabuza. Formerly known as the Devil of the Demon Mist. Kakashi's interdiction had pecked everyone, but Tazuna interest. Zabuza chuckled at his interdiction. Why, Kakashi, I'm flattered that you heard of me. Kakashi took a look at his team, mainly Naruto. Rewrite, so I don't own Naruto and stuff. Second, I made this fic M-rated. Thread. When Naruto's 16, all the women he's got will become immortal and their bodies will be able to go between 13 and 30, so Yesaba-chan will be younger for Naruto. And lastly, I'll put up all pairings for Naruto in the next chap, so see your last time on Naruto. Zabuza chuckled at his interdiction. Why, Kakashi, I'm flattered that you heard of me. Kakashi took a look at his team, mainly Naruto. This guy is an S-class missing nin. Not even you, Naruto, can handle that. Naruto gave him a bored look. At full form, I could beat him, if he was weakened. Otherwise give me 3 more months training. Kakashi took out his Sharingan. Ah, I'm honored, Kakashi, gracing me with the presence of your Sharingan. Every word he said was filled with venom, intent, or sarcasm. Enough small talk, let's fight. And the fight started. Ch7, fight and a new friend an old one that you knew, but, forget it, you'll find out. Zabuza had fully brought up his mist. Kakashi was apparently standing still waiting for Zabuza. Zabu, I'm a real Shikamaru writer, aren't I? Maybe I should call him Zabumafu. On a hill somewhere Shikamaru sneezes. Had just released intent on the field. When he released it, Sakura had sneezed. I'm sorry, was that intent? I thought it was just the smell of a sissy. Everyone heard Zabuza growl, which reviled his position to Kakashi. Zabu, damn. That girl purposely made me mad. Now Kakashi knows my position. Zabu was about to get in between the kids. Now they had seen their flaw and fixed it. Yes, that'll work. Zabuza ran straight into the team. Every said ninja, so basically everyone, but Tazuna and Sakura, knew that it was just a decoy. Naruto kicked it as hard as he could. That pretty much knocked it 20 yards before it dissipated. Zabu took this chance to run right into the team while they were distracted. Plan SASUKE. Speed. Naruto yelled. Bet you thought Sasuke yelled it out. Sakura jumped to the side of Tazuna. Naruto ran at Zabuza and punched him once. He was about to disappear when Sasuke came up on Naruto's back and did a replacement Justu on the clone. It effectually switched the real Zabuza with the vanishing water clone. Sasuke slid a little on Naruto to kick him out of the way of Sakura's shuriken and kunai. Zabuza was able to dodge the shuriken, but sadly, not the kunai. Damn you Kakashi and your students. There's no way that they can be genin. Zabuza was angry. Kakashi hadn't even moved yet and here are his students predicting his moves. There's no way they all could have the Sharingan. Actually Zabuza they're supposed to be Chunin now, but they decided they love me so much. They wanted to stay genin a little while longer. Sakura and Sasuke got a ricked look. Naruto muttered, liar, under his breath. Unfortunately they all dropped their guard to reply to Kakashi's lie. Zabuza popped into their defense and was about to strike Tazuna when Kakashi came in. Nice try, but you forgot I've been watching you the whole time. Zabu smiled at that. Not bad Kakashi. Just what I'd expect from you. Unfortunately. Kakashi raised an eyebrow. Not good enough. Zabuza fell into a puddle of water. A water clone. He then repapered behind Kakashi. Sakaka. Before he could finish Kakashi also became a puddle of water. Nice try. Again before Kakashi could finish Zabuza disappeared. Kakashi then felt the wind change. He barely missed a blade coming at him. Only to get kicked straight into the water. Damn I can't believe. Suiru no Jutsu, water prison, Kakashi had just got trapped. Damn. I should have known he'd do this. Hopefully the team has a plan for this too. Just like Kakashi hoped Naruto had a plan. Plan Naruto, full ASSUALT. Everyone left Tazuna, who was a little shocked to see them leave him so soon, but Naruto had planned ahead and left him with 3 hack bunshin. Sakura and Sasuke had just disappeared. Naruto used his Charaka to fly towards Zabuza. His eyes widened when he saw Naruto fly. When did Kakashi steal a flying Justu? Naruto flew up really high. While going up he threw a kunai down. Since it was flying one way all Zabu had to do was take a small step back. The kunai turned into Sakura kicked him down releasing Kakashi. Great job. But the team wasn't finished yet. While Sakura was falling she had thrown a pebble into Zabu's eye, but it landed on his mask. He had shrugged it off as her trying to blind him, till that pebble turned into Sasuke who stabbed him in the arm with a demon shuriken. And it didn't help that he used his foot to kick it in deeper, or the fact it transformed into Naruto with a Rasengan in his hand. And it didn't help that he got blown to a tree from the Rasengan with a 3x12-inch cut on his left arm. And carrying that heavy sword didn't help his arm that much either. When Zabuza stood up he had one thought on his mind. I wonder if Mose has donuts tonight. Cough cough. Not bad kids, you were certainly trained by Kakashi. Too bad you fell for my trap. Everyone was in shock. He had a backup this whole time. He clapped his hands twice. Then he did some hand seals. Next stuck out his hand. And a donut appeared. Mo's donuts are healing. Just one and my arm will be up and running in a few days. Just as he was about to take a bite, he stopped. Then looked at everybody. Aren't you going to stop me? I mean, I could be at full health again. Just as someone was about to answer, a water clone Zabuza appeared behind Naruto. This kid has to be the brains of this. If I get rid of him, I won't have to worry much about the others. He then hit Naruto with the top of his sword on the top of his head. This would knock out a normal person, but Naruto isn't even a person. Naruto flipped around and kicked his clone to the tree. So Zabuza's own idea slapped. Wait, hit him head first in the gut. Nice try, but Naruto has a head thicker than steel. The ugly face just comes with the package. Sasuke was taking every chance at the blonde. Not because he didn't like him, but because it was fun. Look who's talking, Sasuke. I haven't seen you winning any beauty awards. Well, I hate those kinda contests. Besides, I get 500 different applications in the mail each day, so if you want one, just ask. Naruto couldn't think of anything to say and was afraid he'd have to concede to Sasuke, but then needles flew out of the air and his Zabuza on the neck. A figure in a robe came up. Thank you for distracting, Zabuza. I'll take it from here. Naruto knew that this guy wasn't trustworthy. Wait, why does this guy have a female aura around him? Clam down, Naruto, it's just a hunter nin. It's their job to do this. The hunter nin then left with the body. Well, Team La, Kakashi just fell on the ground. Naruto knew what it was. Don't worry guys, it's just Charakarexa. Naruto had just fallen to the ground too. Damn, it must be the head blow. Sasuke picked up Kakashi and Sakura picked up Naruto. Lead the way, Tazuna, Sakura said merrily. The group then headed towards Tazuna's house. Why is she so happy right now? Dreamscape, Naruto. Ow. Man, what happened? Naruto woke up in a familiar place. Hey, this is Kyuubi's cage. Correction, my cage. Naruto turned around to see a maybe 100 feet Juubi in front of him. How did I miss that? Dad. The giant beast just smiled. Yes, Naruto, it's me. Naruto smiled like a watermelon and hugged his father's leg. He's 100 feet, remember, his father just went to human form. So Dad, what are you doing here? Well son, I came to help you with a few things. The other gods were afraid that if you screwed up, the snakes would have to take control as the rulers. And if the snakes took over Demon World and Human and the God Zone would all be destroyed because the bastard snakes would either have a 24/7 civil wars or try to control all zones. Aha. And so they decided that I would fill up the space in the cage. Since I meet the minimum of 9 tails and the cage was empty, they put me in it. So I'm here to help you fight, think, and make love. Make love. I mean, make gloves. Yeah, for the other foxes when they go in human form their hands get good, and I never got around to making love, I mean making gloves. The king blushed. Don't worry Dad, I already know about the harem. The king seemed relieved. Well, that'll make things easier. I'm assuming you already had. The king seemed to hope Naruto hadn't, even though he knew the importance of it. Yes, I have. Oh man. Because I'm just sitting in your mind, I can take over if you were to pass out or go to sleep. Or give me control when you're too much of a Shikamaru ass to fight for yourself. Or for me to train your body in your sleep. Or just, oh, I don't know. Make love to girls for you. Juubi said the last part rather quickly. So Dad, how long you think it'll take to revive the whole Fox clan? Well, it depends on how many women you take. Let's say 7. Then add 400 million zeros to 784 and that's how long it'll take. Wow. It takes so long for vixens to get pregnant. About 5 years between children. And that's if you do it 79 hours a week. So, anything you want to teach me? Well, no. That's it. So anyway, if you want to wake up, before the end of time, that'll okay. Oh, alright. Thanks, Dad. Hey, wait, why'd you kiss Temari? Well, you see, when I'm in here, I'll be able to use my powers to attract human girls. It won't work on naturally Fox Vixen, but any human girl will fall madly in love with you. Okay. See ya, Dad. End Dreamscape. Naruto was getting up to the worst head arc in his life. Well, this was only the second time he had a head arc that he could remember. Most likely Juubi gave him worse. Ow. My head. Kit. Get up. Hey Dad, so what's the plan? Well, you'll go by your day, and if your life is in real danger, I'll help you fight. Otherwise, I'll be checking out the memory of you and Juubi getting it on. Hold on a SEC, pervert. That memory's private. Fat chance I won't look at it. By the way, when I see a girl that'll produce the best offspring, I'll take over. No objections. Got it. Fine. Anyway, I'm going to get up now. Alright, see ya. Hey, did you notice how the king talks all long and stuff, then Naruto says these one-worded sentences? Naruto looked around. He was in a room. I'm not going into details on the areas. Maybe. He activated his blood limit. FINNALYJUSTU again. Akuma Manako, blood limit, demon eye. Naruto's eye thinned out to a small slit and became red. He saw his teammates in another room and went there right away. So it's most likely to assume he's alive. Hey guys, seem you figured it out. Everybody turned around. Isn't it a bad thing to have your back to the door? Hey Naruto, you're finally awake. We thought you'd be out longer. Hey, you should know I'm a fast healer. So you realized Zabuza is alive? Yup. Of course it's not a good thing, but we can look forward to a challenge. Well guys, I think we should do tree walking so we can see how good your control is. Kakashi seemed unsure whether or not to do the exercise. Naruto sat in a professor-like stance. Well, actually, Kakashi-sensei, the spirit orb raised our power. While doing so, it would be foolish for it to leave or control at its lousy level. So it raised that too. However, the control we got was only at the equivalent of the former level of our current level. So, formed a kinetic barrier rendering Charaka control inert. The whole network that ran on subatomic energy rendered downward, so the telekinetic link that bound between the entities ascend form and mortal form were rendered up, which would be good till you absorbed the expanded view of telekinetic energy which was caused by my mind link. It was obscured, which started weakening the overall sensitivity of the platform that controls control over one's internal charaka. So to put it simply, or charaka and control before was, let's say, 20/12. The spirit orb made it 60/36. So basically there's no increase in control. So you were awake the whole time we were talking to think up big words to use so you'll sound smart. Sasuke said with a hint of pride. Naruto didn't say anything. Kakashi thought about it for a moment. And Kakashi, sorry, but you'll have to tree walking till you don't have much control either. It'll be much harder to do because the spirit orb has natural blockers that stop you from accurately forming charaka. Once you get past those, you'll need to water walk. After that's completed, I'll teach Sasuke and Sakura techniques. So any questions? Yes, just one. Sasuke said. How hard will it be for us to get though both water and tree walking? So you know about water walking? Well, it'd take at least a week and a half. Zabuza should be back in 2 to 3 weeks. Leaving enough time to teach you guys some dangerously awesome techniques. Why do you try when you're just going to die anyway? Inari, don't say that. Why, cause it's true. Hey kid. Do you cry a lot? No. I'm not some baby. Naruto punched the kid into the floor, which made a 2-inch 6 feet crater. Inari started crying. What happened? I thought you said you weren't a crybaby. Naruto said in a mocking tone to a still crying Inari. Sakura started to spec. Damn, I was hoping she'd shut up longer. Naruto, that was harsh. You can't do that to a kid. Naruto looked straight at her with his blood limit active. Why? He simply thinks he has the worst life ever. That all the bad stuff happens to him and no one else in the world. Well, I got news for ya, kid. Don't think you're anything special. Bad stuff happens all the time. Sasuke and I have no parents, but do you see us crying 24/7? No. We deal with it and move on. The only way you'd see me crying is if someone I loved died or you put onions in my ramen. Sasuke suddenly dropped his head. What Naruto said was true. He'd have grown up just like Inari, thinking his case was special because he was an Uchiha. So when everybody else in the world has happy lives and you don't, you can cry. I'm going to bed. With nothing left to talk about, Naruto went to bed. Soon after everyone left, Inari's mom taking him to his room. Somewhere far away where two people are talking. Ugh. Man, what happened? I thought they'd you. Well, they were tough. Yes, but it's the blonde I'm interested in. Don't go getting pregnant on me, Haku. The now confirmed girl was blushing. Naruto, hey, how'd you confirm it? Well, it's actually a funny story. Hey, is that guy? Everybody runs. Phew. That was close. Well, I meant that, well, I mean, he'd be a nice opponent, but if you want me to get pregnant, I'm sure he wouldn't mind being the father. Humph. Well, how long do I have before I can get back to fighting? Well, it'll be a month, but knowing you, it'll probably be half the time. You're heartless, Haku. I learned form the best. A man with 2 bodyguards came up. What do you want, Gatu? Well, I came to cheek to see if you're dunning that man, but apparently not. Well, I'll be ready in a month, most likely sooner. And why should I wait a month instead of hiring someone else? Simple. They'll almost be done with the bridge in that time. We go there, everybody, and you get some workers to finish the bridge. When it's done, you charge people to use it. That way there's no more options left for them to travel, unless they learn how to fly. Sasuke use less Charaka. Kakashi had just advised Sasuke on how to water walk. The team had gotten tree climbing in an instant. But it seems water walking took the remaining time they had earned. Well, it seems that you two can water walk, but it's not an instant thing. If you train more, it should become automatic. Well, let's go find Naruto, guys. It was about 3 o'clock on the bridge when the 3 arrived. Hey Naruto, teach me a technique. Sasuke yelled out as they approached the bridge. Sure thing. Naruto happily replied. I'll take watch, Sakura said. Pretty boring conversation, huh? Alright Sasuke, this is a special attack. I designed it specifically against people with high speed or quickly activated shields. It's called aka Handu no Jutsu, bloody kick technique. It needs blood on your arms even though the attack says kick. Why's it say kick? Well, when you use the attack, the blood is transferred from your legs and the attack requires more of an arm slap like a kick. Plus, when you say it, the enemy would go on guard for a kick, not a punch slap combo. Alright, let's learn. Naruto taught Sasuke multiple techniques, Kaki Uzumaki Batsu no Jutsu, Fire Uzumaki Attack, Suiru no Jutsu, Water Prison Technique. His Kage Bunshin is his trademark along with, Believe It, and, That's My Nindo. That's why I hate it when Hinata steals it in her fight against Neji. After the 2 weeks the group was near a spring. Naruto and Kakashi had left Bunshin to watch over the guys. Kakashi, I want to give you something. Kakashi had a slight glee look on his face, but it was covered up by confusion and his mask. I'm going to give you one more gift, but you have to promise me that the next Genin team you get, you'll actually teach them. 'Cause I've been doing all the teaching. Kakashi laughed nervously. Deal, Naruto. Now what's this gift? Well, name all the stages of the Sharingan. Kakashi looked puzzled. Well, there's the 1. Next 2. And finally 3. Plus any combo of the 3 in each eye, but the most powerful stage is the Mangekyou Sharingan. Well, that's very good, Kakashi, but you forgot the final stage. There was a forgotten Sharingan that was given to warriors that pleased the gods. Tenshu Sharingan. God-given Sharingan. This Sharingan needs to be given by a god. I'm the Demon King, so I can give you the advanced version. It works like the Sharingan only. You really do copy a technique. If you were to copy Guy's Taijutsu, it would be exactly as good as Guy's, but if someone better came, your Taijutsu would switch to become as good as theirs. The same can go for ninjutsu. If someone knows a jutsu better than someone you copied, your body adjusts to become better. If you take it, I'll be passed out for a few days, but like I said, you'll probably make it up to my strength. So have you dest if you want it. Kakashi was shocked. He was being offered something better than Itachi's Sharingan. I'll take it. Naruto did some seals and put up the energy needed to make the new Sharingan. He then passed out for a number of days. If you hurt my child, I'll commit suicide. Naruto woke to hear that. Of course he did what anyone with a huge curiosity span would do. He ran out to see Inari's mom with a sword to her throat. Hey, what's going on here? Just leave, kid. One of the guys said. Naruto, get out of here, he's too strong. Inari said hastily. Of course Naruto took to fighting these guys. After he mopped the floor with them, he got some intel. The others went to the bridge. Inari said with a lot of worry in his voice. All right, I'm going. You should probably take your mom inside and hide. Inari nodded. Naruto then used Haijutsu, Shunshin no Jutsu, body flicker, to race off towards the fighting area. When he arrived, he saw Zabuza and Kakashi fighting in the mist. Naruto, glad you're here, go over and help Sasuke. Kakashi ordered. He hadn't revealed his new Sharingan. Got it. Naruto raced over into the ice shields. Naruto, you baka. Why'd you run in the shields? Naruto gave a small smirk. Hey, we'll still be able to kick his how those he fight. Sasuke was about to say when needles flew straight at them. He moves at high speeds from one mirror to the next while throwing his needles. They're hard to break. Naruto, damn. I can't use the body flicker just anymore without risking internal damage. I got an idea, but you're going to need to get his by his needles. Sasuke looked confused. Alright, but this better work. Haku said some crap then threw her needles. Sasuke got hit. Dao Rinku no Justu, body link, Naruto said while doing some seals. To Sasuke, Naruto seemed to disappear. I get it. When he threw those needles, he relived his position to Naruto. By using the body link, he linked to the needles, which still had a small Charaka link to the thrower, which caused this guy's Justu to link up with him. Not bad. Now I just have to avoid being hit. Naruto's plan had worked and he was now moving at the same speed as Haku. How did you do that? My Justu linked me to you and you were moving at high speeds, so now I am, but I don't intend to fight you yet. Sasuke saw a message being written on the floor. Sasuke used Kawarimi no Jutsu.